everybody, Wyntr here, and we are on the TimeShot server. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. I actually just had tons of fun playing Warlords on Hypixel, if you can see that. And so I was like, oh, I have to record TimeShot for tomorrow, so here I am. I have rants to actually, like, talk about today, and I actually cleaned up Dave's Never Forget. So I think before we go look at that amazing thing over there, we are going to go put some stuff away really quick. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Scout. Goat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. So we're going to run to our base and throw some stuff in there. I don't have Optifine on, so we don't have Pretty Sky, because I just wanted to really quick record. This is going to be a super quick episode because it's really late. But I had something I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Actually, yeah, let's just talk about it really quick. I want to talk about being offensive. And this day and age, you can't really do anything without offending somebody. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, somebody's going to be offended, and you kind of have to live with that. Now, should you try not to be offensive? Or should you try to, does that mean that you can go ahead and be offensive? No, it does not, because you have to be respectful of people. And the difference is, I mean, if you're doing something and it accidentally offends somebody, but you weren't even thinking about it at all, you're either just, well, there's some people who are offensive and don't realize they're being offensive, but they can't help it. There's a fine line between being rude and being actually offensive, I think. There's some people out there who are so rude and just drive me crazy. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time, and it never works. All right. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I have this friend. They were going to do something for YouTube, but they were worried that it would be offensive to somebody who was transgendered. They were going to sing a song and put a wig on and sing the song, just be goofy. And they were worried that they would be offensive to transgender women, or women, men who are in the process of becoming a woman. Now, I have this belief when it comes to transgendered people. They're trying to overcome a gender they feel that they should not be. So, like, let's say they want to be known as a woman. I'm not going to think of them as that transgendered person. I'm going to think of them as a woman. So when I do something, I'm not going to think, would this be offensive to transgendered people? No. I'm going to think, would this be offensive to a woman? And as a woman, I think, no, it's not offensive if a guy's being silly and he puts on a wig to sing a song. Right? It's not really offensive. I mean, people have been doing it for a long time. Monty Python's been doing it. Because they were a bunch of guys and they needed girls for their skits, so they dressed up as women, and they didn't have a problem with it. It wasn't, about making fun of the female gender. It was portraying, just doing comedic skits as the female gender. Now, on the flip side, there are people who dress up as a female as a form of punishment. They'll be a bet or something. Now, is it offensive if somebody is being forced to dress up as a girl as a punishment? Well, it sort of is, because you're like basically saying looking like a female is a punishment. I honestly don't think it's a punishment. I mean, I'm not a person who wears a dress, but I don't think it's a punishment. And yes, I'm sort of rushing through this, and I might not be explaining it so well, but I think asking a transgendered woman if they find something transgendered offensive is offensive. Because it's not like they should be ashamed of it, but it's not like they want to be known as, hey, you're the girl who used to be a guy. Would you find this offensive? No, it should be like, you're a woman. Does this offend you? And you don't just ask any transgender person. You ask any woman, because that's what they want to be known as. And then they're like, well, it's not offensive. Or girls dressing up as guys is not offensive to transgendered men. It's like, how does that work? If it's offensive to one, it should be offensive to the other. They didn't think so. Oh, by the way, we've got like this. Okay, this is the museum that Poet built for the TimeShot 100 episode special. It's amazing. Go check it out on his channel, and each one has their own banner. It's poets booties. Mine I made it's rainbow. There's Hux. But so okay, it's like, to me, asking somebody who's transgendered if something that would offend them would be like asking, hey, you used to be overweight. Would this joke about overweight people offend you? It's like, it's not something you should really do. You should, when I look at people, I don't look at them as skin colors, or I don't look at them as genders. I don't look at them as their past genders either. They're all people. And if it's offensive to one, it should be offensive to everybody. And if it's not offensive to one, then it should really not be offensive. I'm even offended by some racist jokes. So it's not just like you go to some black person and say, hey, is this offensive to you? And it's just like, if it's racist, it's offensive, okay? But dressing up like, putting on a wig, not even dressing up as a woman, putting on a wig for just to be silly or nutty is not offensive. In fact, I want to record a video with a ton of people putting on a wig saying I am not offensive. It is not offensive. It's not even a little bit offensive. To just be silly and do a skit with a wig on is not offensive. I can't say it because I'm not a transgendered woman, I guess. But I'm assuming the fact that a transgendered woman is somebody who wants to be a woman, who wants to be seen as a woman, who wants everybody to look at them as a woman, not to look at them as, hey, you're that transgendered woman. And that's what I do. I don't look at my transgendered female friends as anything but a woman. They're always a woman to me. I'm so offended. And they might not be. It's not that I think it's shameful. It's just that I think that it's just, I'm ranting, and I don't think this is going to go off the way I feel about it. It really bugs me that people will look at people and put them in slots. You can't do that. Everybody's a human being. Everybody should be offended by something if it's offensive. And if it's not offensive, then it should be not offensive to everybody. I mean, we need to stop picking apart people. And yes, racism is racism no matter what you are. It's just, I guess I'm just like one of those people who naively wants everybody to be classified the same and treated equally. I know not everybody's equal, but on things like being offended, I really think equality is something that if it's offensive to one person, it's offensive to everybody, honestly. And dressing up like somebody just to be funny shouldn't be offensive. I mean, I'm not offended by drag queens. Drag queens aren't even trying to be, you know, they don't want to be women. They want to just look like a woman. They want to be pretty, but they still want to be a man. Okay, so it really bothered me that somebody would not dress up like that just because they were worried about offending a transgender person. And then they went and asked a transgendered person. And it's like, that is so rude to me. But I guess they weren't offended. But I don't know. I get so worked up about this sort of thing, and it really, really bugs me. And I don't know why, because it doesn't even pertain to me, and I really shouldn't let things like that bother me. But it's just like, if you do things all the time that are silly and goofy, I don't think something like this is really that offensive. I mean, other people might find it offensive, and that's up to them, I guess. I'm probably wrong. Let me know down in the comments below. I mean, regardless of what your views are on transgendered people, do you think something like that is offensive? Do you think a guy putting on a wig and singing a goofy song is offensive? I guess. Do you really think it's offensive? Do you think it's offensive to ask somebody or to look at a transgender person and look at them any other way than the way they want to be looked at? I mean, it's not like I'm saying they have to be ashamed of it. I'm just saying, let them be what they want to be. That's what makes them happy. Being a woman would make a transgendered woman happy. I mean, you can't just sort of be a woman. You're just a woman to me. I'm saying this all wrong, but you guys understand what I'm saying, right? But this is going to be a super short episode. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm never going to talk about it again. I'm never going to rant about it again. I also got most of the work done on my new series so I can start building again, which I'm excited about because I need to get more work done on my base. So hopefully this week some more work will be done. And Friday, when I post Friday's video, you guys are going to see a lot more work done at the base. So like if you guys have liked this video, subscribe if you already, leave a comment down below. Seriously, let me know what you guys feel about the matter. I love the last one. You guys gave me so much amazing feedback. I read every single one of my comments, and I will respond if I feel I should. So I'll see you guys next time in the TimeShot server. Bye.